Yo ho and welcome back to a new review for Mahoutsukai no Yome episode number 7. And luckily it's a 2-core and we will have quite a lot more to watch and enjoy, but in this episode Chise got finally her real training in magic. She was tasked to make some potions and well, she overdid it a bit. She was told, well, this is how you make a potion that repels nightmares, but she was putting a bit too much magic into it, and it basically became a wonderful, wonderful sleep potion. But when they went out to the church, because there's a black dog that appeared, and now they kind of have to investigate if it's a hostile one or just a normal good one. But things are not as easily resolved as you might think, because we also learned why Ranfred wanted that darkness, the corruption. Because for the same little brat that we saw in their flashback, the wandering mage or sorcerer, can't really remember which one it was, but it was quite interesting, and he's also the one who took the arm of Renfred, and yeah, that guy, he did something strange at the end of the episode, but we will get to that. Well, no, we won't, because it's... Nah, I will talk about it, I don't care about spoilers anyways. So, when Alice, the kinda stunned like figure, the blonde one, appeared, and she wanted that black dog for her master because they are needing some materials to create a chimera. Why? Because that little brat is bossing them around. And what's strange about it is that Chise, because she was saved by that one, and she wasn't like, well, yeah, okay, here, you can have it. She was like, yeah, no, give me a reason, and when she was about to be attacked, she used her potion and put her to sleep. Then she was tying her hands up, quite crazy. And then she got to learn a bit about the backstory of that black dog, which is, well, not really similar to the one before, but not that far from it either, so yeah, it kind of ties into that. And we also learned that there was a corpse at the church, and well, now they have to hurry to find out if it's the black dog or not, but it wasn't the black dog because, well, the black dog was wounded himself, and it was that chimera that did it. Then, when they were talking about and getting some info about what's going on and that brat has already created one, they were attacked by it, and the black dog dodged. Chise was shoving Alice out of the way and got hit herself, and then we had something really, really crazy and wonderful. We somewhat had the real body of Elias. When it was told that, well, Elias, he's kind of a fake human, wants to pretend one and is actually something different. Well, you could totally buy it if they say it's the incarnation of a death god or something like this. Because that thing, boy oh boy, that was quite terrifying in itself, and the way it developed, the way it grew, his code was tearing apart and it became bigger and bigger and bigger and was holding the wounded Chise and basically losing himself in pure rage. Especially because that brat was saying something like, well, she's just a test object because, well, obviously you can't get close to a human, right? And man, that was phenomenal. That scene, the way they were animating it, it was top tier and I really, really liked it. Which brings me to one of the other things I quite liked a lot, and it was the theme with the black dog going on, that he was awakening to it just a short amount of time before, so it's kind of strange to see that, well, there's some stuff going on and we need to dive more and more into this wonderful fantasy-like story. But all in all, I just love how they are executing the story. It's so good, it's so incredible, and goddamn it, it's really one of my favorite shows of the season, alongside with Sangatsu no Lion and, surprisingly, Konohana Kitan. Yeah, that show is wonderful in its own right. I really have to say that, but I will talk about Konohana Kitan in another video at the end of the season. But for this one, the way Ilias changed and how they didn't really went back to the topic of the previous episode, but you can see that she's quite a young innocent maiden, you could say, but with so much that is going on her side, it's really hard. But to see her, just those cute little things like blushing, it's really, really cute and adorable, but in the end it's just adding a bit more to her so incredible, great written character. But yeah, I think I will leave it at this for today, so as always, thanks for watching and I hope I will see you guys next time as well. See ya later, alligators!